Rare Books USA online sales monthly report. And this month is August 2025. Rare Books USA is eBay, Etsy, and whatnot stores are subsidiaries of Data Productions Media. Earnings report style monthly updates, tracking sales, expenses, future business advancements. We did start this year, 2025, with a forward guidance of $25,000 in revenue. We have updated that to $30,000 revenue this year. We're going to stay firm on that. I don't think I'm going to move it up anymore going into quarter four after September. We have one more month in Q3. But always to start it off, art sells antique and vintage books equals 333 English ordinals. So you know I'm in the right place and energetic place business wise. So just quickly going through this again, this is going to be a quick one, but I still want to, hold myself accountable and show you my numbers each through the journey, right? And so Rare Books USA monthly report, August 2025. Also want to bring up, this is August 27th today. We have, Sunday is the last day of August. It's Wednesday now. So I have Thursday. I still have Wednesday today, rest of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I have 5 extra days, right, to make sales on my stores. But so this is where we're at right now, though. So Rare Books USA on eBay, 99.5% positive feedback, 910 items sold. We have 85 followers. So that's actually a pretty good ratio right there. We're looking at, I might get to, it's a little over 10 orders per follower. So from our report from August 1st to August 27th, right now let me see. Right now, we're sitting at $2,899.88, so $2,900 at this point on eBay with 107 items sold, which my record last month on eBay was 114, so I should definitely sell more this month, which is nice to see. Even if revenue is stagnating a little bit, just a little bit, the quantity sold is going up, and I sell postcards, so my average sales per item is going to be a little bit lower, but that's okay. I enjoy postcards quite a bit. So that's for eBay. So we're almost at 3,000 on the month on eBay. We're almost there. And then for Etsy, Etsy is slowly growing. Like finally, the investment on Etsy is starting to take roots. Right. This is going to be a long-term game. I'm going to give it more than a year now since I'm making sales on Etsy, but right now in August, I have made $130 in revenue, almost 131. Had 5 orders, so I'm already over. I'm already over $3,000 on the month with eBay and Etsy. Okay, so that's good. That's good to know. Like my goal is at least to do $3,000 every month in sales. That's like bare minimum. So that's good to see. So I was at right now I'm at $3,030. So that should be going up higher with 5 days remaining in the month. For January, so for the full year thus far, we're at $19,369.67. So we're almost at $20,000 for eBay, which is nice. That's awesome. Going into Q4 here soon. And then for Etsy, we're at $257.26 revenue. So we've done 10 orders. And that's crazy, right? I doubled. So it took me 2 months, almost 2.5 months to get 5 orders on Etsy. And then I doubled it in the next month over in August with 5. So you see the growth. There is a little bit of compounding nature there, which is nice to see. This is just my payment history on Whatnot. I've only done one successful Whatnot show, but I made $187 on Whatnot, so that is added to the pot. So my linear forward guidance for the year thus far, if I add up all my sales, all my revenue for this month thus far, that takes me $19,814 in a cent. Divide that by 8 because we're in August, 8 months in August. Boom. That gives us about $2,476.75 per month. And so I times that by 12, spanning over 12 months, that has us about at $29, $29,000, almost $30,000. And that's not accounting for how quarter four should be a huge uptick in sales, obviously because of the holiday season. So my linear forward guidance is almost about to hit my forward guidance already, and I might be there at the end of the month depending on how it goes the last 5 days of this month. So which is nice. Some things I'm starting to do. I started doing 5% eBay promotions. I only started doing that last weekend. So I'm gonna give September. I'm gonna give all of September to see the benefit of using eBay promotions. In my community, Paper Gold community, some people have already been using promotions for a good while. But my mentor, who has been firmly against promotions for the longest time, he's built a successful eBay store without promotions. Over 10 years. He just now switched to it because he's now seen a notable effect on it not doing it. And then when he started doing promotions, he started seeing a positive benefit to it. So I'm trying it out at 5% eBay promotions. I have not, my first full year on eBay, I did not do promotions, not once. I didn't make one sell off promotions. I was growing my store exponentially without using eBay promotions. But at some point, eBay starts to throttle your awareness. They have to put more focus on people that are paying to play. And so I feel like I have to pay to play a little bit. I'm going to try to fight and not overdo it. If I cannot, I'm not trying to go over 10%, right? If I can continue to do the things I'm doing, have good inventory, list often, provide great customer service, ship on time, I still think that gives me a great edge as a store, to where I can get away with doing 5% promotions. I'm still doing discounts. I'm still doing my 33% off discount on the weekends. Now on the weekdays with doing promotions, that adjusts my strategy a little bit, so I won't be doing as high of as drastic of discounts to account for the percentage promotion I'm doing. But we're still going to be doing that. Still going to be doing some markdown manager. We're not getting away from that. We're just going to calculate it a little bit different. And in the end, I mean, eBay makes money. We're supposed to make more money. The seller, the buyer is the one that kind of gets screwed out of this promotions eBay scheme they're doing. And when you look at eBay stock price, it's over $100, or it's been trending over $100 for some time, because it's just doing a money grab on everybody, right? So, but I'm here, I'm playing the game, and we're going through it. So just some financial and fundamental things looking at assets, really not changing too much. We have about 1,000 in cash, and for this business is not a whole lot of overhead. My biggest expense again is buying inventory, so I'm really working on cheapening my cost of acquiring inventory. The other expenses, dues, subscriptions, postage, that's not like, obviously that is putting pressure on my operating capabilities, but that's not the biggest thing. As you see over here, the general expenses, which is my inventory, we have close to $10,000 in inventory we spent in general expenses. But again, that's long term, and technically a lot of that, it could be seen as assets as well, which they are, because if it's not sold, it can't be an expense. It's an asset. So a lot of the things I bought this year should be on the asset side, but I'll handle that at the end of the year, right? I'll handle that at the end of the year when it comes to tax season, to make sure the books that are still technically assets are assets and not expenses. With that, my net income is still negative $1,833.57, which is updated up till today, which is nice. I still think I'll be positive in net income by the end of the year, with me having more of a strict profile and program on inventory control and buying. I believe we'll get to the positive net income by the end of the year, and maybe get some profit as we get into Q4. Total cash in, cash out for August, we're up $233. So we're just trying to stay stable there. I mean, overall, it's just been, there's still almost a little under a week left in the month. So there still could be a lot of positive developments transpiring for Rare Books USA. But I'm doing the call today because I'm going to be on the road this weekend. So that's why we're doing it now.